Hello everyone and welcome back to E.M. Bale Design Studio. Today we will be making paper treat boxes for Valentine's Day. This craft consists of a top and bottom lid using two 8-inch pieces of paper. They have to be square for this to work. You will take one paper and cut 1/4 inch off of two of the sides. This will create the bottom part of your box. Once you trim it, you will be ready to start folding your box. You will be left with two squares, one 8 inches and one 7 3/4 inches. Now let's start folding. Turn the paper and fold along the diagonal line so that the corners match up and you are left with a triangle, making sure to press down to get a strong line since these will be your fold points. Then you repeat this process on the other side of the paper. Next, you open it up and take the first corner and fold it towards the center line. And then you do the same thing on the other side, again folding towards the center line. Then you fold both sides again towards the center line. This creates the first set of folds for the sides of your box. Once you have made the first set of folds, make sure your fold lines have been pressed down so that they are firm and able to fold easily. And repeat this process on the other two sides, making sure the folds line up with that center line. Pressing firmly. At this point, you can fold again from the same side, since you now know what you're doing. So each side folds in twice towards the center, creating all the lines necessary to make the bottom of the box. Again, pushing it in all the way and then doing a second fold. This next part is a little tricky because you will be folding on the corners, trying to create diagonal lines with some of the folds you've created already. It is easier to watch it be done than trying to explain it. But as you can see, the bottom folds line up with the bottom square of the box. Then they fold under so that the bottom triangle creates the bottom part of the box. And you repeat this for the other sides. And sometimes you mess it up, but you just want to get crisp corners folded in towards the center. And you repeat on the opposite side again. And you want to make sure that those points connect so that you get the 4 folds in so that the smallest triangles are in the center of the box. Now you'll do this again with the bigger piece, folding in half again at the corners, making crisp lines, folding into the center. We've sped this part up a bit since we have already made the first one. If you need to have a slower version, you can rewatch the first box being made, as it is the same process of folding towards the center twice on each side and then folding in the corners to make the edges of the box so that you now have a lid to go on top of your smaller box. Again, making sure the corners of the box are folded nicely so that your top fits over your bottom of your box. Both boxes are folded the exact same way, but the smaller one, since it is 1/4 inch smaller, makes it able to fit into the bigger box. As I stated, the corners can be kind of tricky to get to fit in the right way. Sometimes it doesn't fold properly, so you have to just make sure that it folds to the corners. This is the most difficult part about it. Then once you push the sides in, you will have completed the top lid of your treat box. They should fit into each other, though sometimes they are a little tricky due to the fold lines. If it doesn't fit in, you can fold it to the other side. Sometimes because of the folds being a little too thick, you have to rotate the bottom box. Then you just put your treats inside, put the top on, and it's a perfect Valentine's Day treat box to give to your loved ones. So, as I've stated earlier, depending on the size of the paper, you can make multiple sizes of boxes. The biggest box was a 12-inch by 12-inch paper. The next box was 8-inch. And then the third box was from leftover maps. We thank you for watching and hope you enjoy more crafts with us in the future.